is Shan, and welcome to Connect Capital, right here on Connect TV, where we talk more than lifestyle. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Connect TV Uganda and click the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our awesome videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter at Connect TV Uganda, TikTok and Instagram at Connect TV UG, or send a WhatsApp message on WhatsApp number 0782 180 Connect Capital is a show where we talk to our guests right here on issues concerning life experience, mental health, and so many other topics. And in the end, we hope that you, our viewers, learn something from their experience and move towards your journey of success, or learn how to deal with whatsoever trial life throws into you. So today, we are going to be talking about lending your partner. And I want to ask my colleagues, is it smart to lend money in a relationship or to your partner? And I'm going to start with Marvin, so he gives us his opinion on that.
Hello viewers, once again my name is Marvin, and it's always a pleasure to be a part of this capital community. Anyway, today's topic is a controversial one, I must say, but an interesting one, because this is we're talking money. You know, in life there are two topics. Whether you're interested or not interested, you're going to have to, they're going to affect you. This is money and health. Money and health, these are topics that will eventually trickle down to you with as an end video. So relationships are already complicated. Now, having money into that mix makes it all a mess, you understand? So for me, in my view, is personally I would lend money to my partner. That is if she literally comes with, in the sense of, I'm borrowing money from you. You get me? Or else it would mean her coming to me as a significant other and she's like, hey Marvin, look here, I'm down on cash and I need to solve such and such an issue. Do you mind helping me out here? And that way I would either choose to give her money or just find other alternative means of how we can overcome that that problem she's trying to solve. But that works mostly with the lump sums of lump sum amounts, pocket change, you understand? That we can of course just give you the money. I'll take it like, I'm just probably footing some bill, probably maybe we're out on a date, you understand? That's how I'll take it, you understand? And I'll just give you that if it's pocket change. But in a relationship, if you're going to lend money to your partner, I think we should have a threshold of, okay, now at this level, my partner should have financial responsibility. You understand? Like, okay, if you're multi-millionaire, for you maybe that it might not make really much impact on your financial situation. But for people like us who are not millionaires, giving you like probably 800k just it's going to have a financial impact on my financial situation. You understand? So if I'm going to give you the 800k, chances are it's going to be what? If you come for the 800k and you told me it's a loan, you understand? Chances I'm going to take it for what? For a loan, because in the long run it's going to affect my what? My financial situation as well. So for me, I would give it to her only if she makes it clear that it's a loan, and if she doesn't, then I have two alternatives. I'll give her the money, or find alternative ways of how we can solve her financial issue. So that's my take.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's have Patricia's opinion on that.
Well, thank you, Shan. And for me, I think my take would be, I would not lend my partner money. Because first of all, the kind of relationship that we have, and then bringing in money issues. First of all, I may not be that serious to pay you back, thinking you might understand. Secondly, there are so many uncertainties that come. COVID came in, we didn't know it would come in. Maybe that's your content has been held, yet you just got a loan. So now that is going to bring about so many misunderstandings, yet you are partners. So me, I feel like I would give you what I can. If your problem is maybe 500,000 and I have like 100K that does not have like an urgent use, I could just give it to you, yeah? So for me, really, I feel like even the way it sounds, why would you lend your money?
know.
Why would you? Yeah. So in the long run, you're going to find yourselves fighting. You could even involve police. You just break up because of money. And some people are so serious when it comes to money.
Yeah.
They don't know love. They don't know my partner.
Yeah.
So really, I'll just give.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Patricia. And likewise, like just as Patricia has said, I would not lend money to my partner. I would rather ask for help or be polite. She'd be like, I want to do this and this and this, but I have no money. Oh, I have this sum. Help me with this, and then I solve this problem. Because if you are going to come, you're asking me to lend, that means I'll sacrifice. I'll use all the money that I have maybe in savings. I give it to you and hoping to get it back. And I'm going to put everything on pause. Like it's going to be pending. So it's always good to ask your partner, because this person knows you, and by the time you guys are together, that means you understand each other. And you should just know your partner's capacity. You shouldn't ask for too much money where it is going to make someone go into a loan because of you. It's like, if I don't give this person this money, she's going to get mad at me or something. It's always very good to be polite, because even if you love and trust your partner, loaning money can lead to further issues like tension, additional debt. It's really not good. So I advise, or as me, I would just ask or give if I can. I give my partner what I can. If I'm capable of giving you whatever you want, the whole sum of money, I'll give it to you. I'll be like, just take. Because if I give it to you in, like, when I'm expecting the money back, then I'm going to be thinking about my money each and every time. And every time I see you spending your money without giving me, it is going to be in my head like, this person is spending money. He has not given me back my money. Even if you're spending that money on me, still I'll be like, yes, you're spending it on me, but I owe you money. So it is always good to ask and know your partner's potential. That is my take on that. So another thing is, let's say for instance, you've given this person money. Like Marvin said, he can lend. So let's talk about a situation where you've given your partner money and she has failed to pay back.
All right. Now, in such situations, now, ultimately the decision is yours to either lend your partner money or not. But in a situation where you are going to lend them money, just like I said, there is that money that you're going to just let go because it's like pocket change, you understand, to you. And then there is that amount where you're going to take it for a loan, you understand? Like handing that money to your partner, it doesn't matter whether boyfriend or girlfriend, fiance, whatsoever. There is that money that would just require you as a person to have that financial responsibility of, hey babe, look here, yes, you're saying you're taking this for what? For loan, you understand? Just make sure you get to you discuss the details of it before you hand over the money. You understand? So that you guys can be on the same page. You understand? You get to an understanding. You can put it in writing. You understand? You can put it in writing. Yeah, it's true. Now, here's a situation. You asked me a question. In a situation where they have failed to pay, you can now. These are like safeguards. Do you understand? You can put it in writing if need be. You understand? You just can't. There's some amounts of money, which are, yes, I understand. There is that verbal agreement. Yes, and legally verbal agreements are binding. But for the sake of making everything clearer, you put it in writing. And some of the details you can have there is how much money you've offered to them, you're giving them. In case there is a need for interest, indicate how much interest
You want.
exactly. What period would it take? You understand, for them to pay back? How will they pay back? Will it be in installments or just some random amounts? You understand? And then I think if you get to that kind of an agreement, it helps you in situations like the ones you're posing to me right now, in case they have failed to do it.
To pay.
They have failed to pay. Yeah, and I understand this situation can be as awkward in the sense of it, like awkward.
I know.
But given the fact that your partner has found that, they are comfortable enough to come and borrow money from you, you should also be willing and comfortable enough to put this on the desk and be like, hey, I'm going to give you the 3, 4, 5 millions you're asking for, but here's how it's going to be done. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and if they're really, really understanding, they won't take offense. They won't take offense. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. But in a situation where they have really failed to pay, yeah? Now, if you had an agreement before, it helps you in such situations, yeah? You get to understand, what did you indicate in the agreement? Is it that in case you fail to pay as per this date, are you going to increase on the cost of the interest? You understand? Will it incur more costs for you to do it? To extend the deadline? Yeah? Or am I going to pursue legal action? So if I'm going to pursue legal action, it won't come as a surprise to you, because this is something that we did
in the very first.
We indicated in the agreement. You understand? Yeah. So if the agreement indicated that you will incur more costs on interest, then that's how it will be. You understand? Because if you have it in agreement and writing from the word go, early stage, I think it kind of like helps you to control the damages this situation could have inflicted on your relationship in the long run. When you come to this stage of, okay, now I failed to meet my end of the bargain, like I was supposed to pay on such and such a day, but then I failed. You understand? Then what did your agreement state on such a situation? You understand? Yeah. So for me, in case they have failed and it was really a loan, then we will do as per the agreement states.
The agreement.
Okay.
Yeah. So if the agreement says I pursue legal action, babe, we're going to court. If the agreement states that you're going to incur more costs on interest, babe, we are raising those interests. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is money. You understand?
I know.
And I don't want us to be here and act like
it's not
it's not an issue, because fact is, throughout the world, we would realize that money has been one of the main reasons as to why relationships fail.
Yeah.
Money is one of the reasons as to why we have these many divorces right now. Yeah, I think there are many people that divorce nowadays than get married in churches nowadays. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, courts nowadays deal with more divorce issues than churches do deal with people getting into marriages. Yeah?
Okay.
And the underlying factor is going to have something to do with what? Money. So I don't want you guys to just point fingers at me like, okay, it can be that straight up.
Okay.
I mean, it's money. You understand? And by the mere fact that you also came into this agreement and you're willing to do or to play your end of the bargain, and you failed, then don't again use this moment to put the relationship into that play like, hey, I'm your babe, I'm what. I understand, yes, I know you're my babe, but from the word go,
we made it clear.
This was money. You understand?
You had to pay
exactly. And this would actually make more sense in situations where me giving you the money, it had a financial impact on me myself. You understand? Yeah, but if you're not going to actually be in position to take such bold moves, then you should also have some some other safeguards. Yeah.
Okay.
First, do not lend out money that you're not willing to do it
To lose.
to lose. You understand?
Yeah, that's
That can be your only safeguard. Yeah? If you're not willing to take these bold moves against your partner. So don't lend out money that you're not willing to lose. You understand? Just offer something that you can afford to make peace with in case it just disappears in the thin air. Yeah? Yeah, so for me, those would be my safeguards when it comes to what I will do. Yeah, so in case they fail to pay, and at the initial stage, in my mind, I had it that, you know what, I'm giving her the money. But in case she fails to pay, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
That can be my safeguard. So I'll make peace with it because I made peace with it from the what? From the initial stage. Like in case she fails to pay, I'll just make peace with it and then we move on.
Yeah.
Then, in case she fails to pay and we had an agreement in place, that's going to settle everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, that's it. The agreement.
Okay,
Yeah,
Marvin,
thank
let's
you.
talk about a situation where the person got some money, let's say to clear a container or something like business-wise, and then this thing comes out not successful, but she was so much willing to pay you back.
Yeah.
Like it is not that she intended not to pay you back; it's just
a situation.
coming out. Yes,
the
but she's been so much willing to pay back, but it has failed.
Of course, now there it would need me to also be an
Understand.
understanding,
Yes.
significant answer. You understand?
Yeah.
But then, here's the situation. Yeah. Yes, your aspirations that you are having with that particular money that you got from me failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, in my view, you have this other money that you're using to, you know, to throw around on some other things. You understand? So in my head, I won't make peace with it. I'll be like, okay, now this person is having money to, you know, throw on such an activity, but then they just can't have money to pay me back because where they injected my money, it hasn't, like, you know, reflected as yet. Do you understand? I won't make peace with it, and by the that in the long run, like, it just I just become resentful about you. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, I can be understanding if I also realize that, okay, you know what, she threw money in the dark, and then, you know, we haven't seen any fruits yet.
Okay.
So as an understanding partner, I'll try to find a way of you know, covering up
Yeah.
the debt or extend the what, the
payment
duration
period.
exactly, the duration without with the exemption of the what, the interest. You understand? With the exemption of the interest, maybe I can just keep them standard because that's what the agreement stated.
Okay.
Yeah, but I give you what, some more time.
Okay.
Yeah, in case it eventually, anyway, if it
Happens to be like that.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's have Patricia's opinion on that.
Thank you, Shan. Hi, guys. So, anyways, me, I think anyway, I'm not so sure what I would do because in the first place, I don't even support it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because now imagine you have to arrest your own partner, or now you have to go. You know, you're pulling ropes. You're here. You're now pulling out papers. We have to sign agreements. So anyway, I would move away from it. I would let it go. Because anyway, if the person does not have the money, then what are you going to do? Even if you arrest them, when the money is not there, it's not there. There is nothing you're going to do unless you're going to forcefully confiscate their property. And that is your partner. Like, now what are you even doing? Anyway, so for me, I would just move away from it. Maybe in the long run, I would also make up something and somehow retrieve my money. I would also come up with a very urgent situation. I need to do this. If I don't get this money, or they are going to arrest me. Like, I would also, if I really feel like I'm indebted, like I really need my money back, I cannot let it go. Like, from my heart, I feel like my hands, I would also make up a situation and be like, you know what, help me with this money. I pay back myself.
What if he explains then you also know maybe you would also get your ways of getting back the money, and then the ways like Yes, I understand, but the money is
I can't
there.
help it.
The money is not there. Like,
I would find out even if we have to get 100k every week. No, I'm saying that applies in a situation where someone cannot move away from it. Like,
oh yeah,
you feel like, Neda, my 5 million, no.
it's too much.
I cannot just let it go. So for me, I feel like, I think that's the only way to retrieve it. Because this is your partner. For me, I would not do that to like my mate, yeah?
Okay.
I would not, see you behind bars because, the centers are,
No.
I say that, the police is...
And you're very comfortable.
And then like the girlfriend has arrested the boyfriend. It sounds so weird.
No.
So anyway, that is what I would do.
Okay, thank you so much, Patricia. As for me, I don't know. Because I personally can't give someone, like, my partner comes and asks me to lend them money. Of course, I can't accept that. But if it happens to be so, then if you fail to pay me back, I could sit you down, because someone could have reasons as why they're not paying you back. Not that they just don't want, but there could be a situation
that
where I
is
stop.
bringing
Yes,
it up. Yeah.
so I sit you down. I'll be like, you told me to give you money, but what is happening? What is not happening? So he explains to you if the reasons are really
Valid.
yes. So you understand them, and if they're not, and you see someone just doesn't want to give you money, you just let it go, because look at the situation where you guys are married and you have children.
Yeah.
Which children are going to look at you guys having a fight? Because you can't pretend.
Yes.
You're not going to be pretending. Somewhere he will do something and you back at him. Like,
What can I
or
do?
while someone, a kid gets sick, as like, that's if a man borrowed you money, like the guy gave you money, you tell him the child is sick. Like, by the time I told you I have no money, that means I cannot. By the time I called you and told you the child is sick, that means I have no money to pay for the what?
Really.
The hospital. So I would advise you to just give if you want, because let's talk about business. If you're setting up a business, I tell you, it is always there are risks involved. So you take it, you assume you fell into a group of guys, they took the money and you count it as a loss.
Yeah.
So you be
What
like,
will you do?
because it looks very weird. How are you going to take the father of your children
I know.
and you arrest them? Your children are going to be seated home, because even if you take him there, he's going to be seated. Actually, he's not going to be even working.
Auntie, even that.
So that means nothing is going to be solved. So it's better you sit on a table and be like, this and this and this. If it fails, you're like, you know what? Let's just chill. You know your limitations. You'll be like, listen, this happened, but I'm so done with giving you money. If you ask me for money, if I'm in position to help, I will help you with what I can. So that gives you a lesson.
Yeah.
Like, if next time someone wants money from you, you learn how to deal with them. So you let it go and wait for the other time, because
You find out
it's going to cause
forward.
issues. You're going to feel, you actually, even if you want something, you're not going to buy it, because you know, what if they see me buying this and that they're demanding me? So Scare is going to be like, I don't have discipline like for money. So how can you spend money when I'm demanding you? So it's always good to give than borrowing. So that's my opinion on that.
Yeah, just before we move on. Now, you said somebody can come to you and probably for you opt to sit with the person down, and then you hear the reasons why they are they're not paying you back. But here's the thing. Let's agree on the fact that there are some people who lack financial discipline. Yeah. However much they can have valid reasons. Yeah. You realize that in the long run, this person is always in a financial turmoil. You understand? So it's going to be either you're always going to be lending out money to this person so that you can retrieve them from a financial turmoil. For example, she says something like, let me say he invested the money probably in some containers and stuff, and maybe the money hasn't reflected yet and what. Now, this is a person who's going to assume that the only way that procedure or whatsoever is going to be projected faster or accelerated faster is putting in some more cash. You understand? We need to clear these guys, but then you know what? If we give these guys like a tip, they can work on us faster. You understand? This person is going to come back to you because you're the partner who actually gave them the money they used in the first place.
Yeah.
And they feel like it's comfortable enough for you to just give them again the money. You understand? But in case this person lacks financial discipline and they're always in financial turmoil, they're going to always drag you down the trenches, because that's the fact. So however much they have valid reasons, you should also know your partner better. Yeah? Just realize, okay, now my partner is this and this, but then financial discipline, 0.
Okay.
Do you understand? And then if you still want to not to get into the fact is, you say it's uncomfortable just demanding money from a friend.
You can't.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine it's your partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for you asking,
Draining.
what would you do in case they fail to pay? Chances are you're going to do nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing, because your hands are tied. You
Yeah.
understand? You can't pursue this person because this is a person probably you're sharing a roof with. Yeah? Your hands are tied. It's uncomfortable just to demand people money. You gave them on a good note. They came to you, asked for such a particular amount, and then you gave them the money in goodwill, willingly. Nobody was pressuring you or something. So if it comes to that, trust me, chances are most of us here are saying things which are really merry and are desirable, but we won't do shit about it. We won't do anything. Yeah, you just look at your pen because it's uncomfortable asking people money.
Yes.
Yeah, so for me, my take is chances are we'll all do nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said you said in case because I gave this person money, he will still come back to me. But by the time, actually, it sometimes depends on the amount of money you've given someone. By the time I wake up and give my partner something like 5 or 10 million, that means I know they're disciplined. I've been seeing them, how they deal, how they handle money, and what they do with money. So if I wake up and I be like, oh, this one is not disciplined, I don't give you all the money. I'll be like, I have this. Try.
Yeah,
This is
find
going to give you a
out
start.
using it.
You get? But I can't wake up and give you money when I know you're not, because it hurts. Imagine you're giving someone money and they're going to spend it on some other woman. That is so hurting. You get?
How would
But
you
if you
even
know someone is disciplined and they're really real to you,
Intention.
and yes, the intentions are business or something very serious, you give it to them, and because you know what they are capable of doing. So I can't give you 5 million. I know you're just going to use it for no, that is a lot of money. It's not like 500,000. It's like just
Sure.
because some people give it out just for shopping. So you just give it and be like, that is what I can. But something that is beyond
Shan, let me ask you a question.
million.
Have you ever done something out of love?
A lot. Several times.
I don't think the white man who said love is blind was being stupid.
Was
Fact is,
real.
emotions blur our judgment.
Yeah.
In case you're in love with somebody, there are high chances that you won't see how reckless they are with money. Given that chances are most times they're actually spending it on you. You understand? So, their financial discipline might not be an issue to you. Because because most times they're even spending the money reckless on you. But fact is, if you're in a relationship or you're in love, there are some factors which would come into play because you're judged and you're making your blood and you're making judgments out of what? Emotions. Okay. Yeah. This guy has desperately come to you and like, hey Shan, I need 5 million for this and this. You will innocently hand over the what? The money. What are the chances?
You just can't give him the money because if you've been spending money recklessly on me, that's your money. So this is loan money. So you can't just spend it like that. When
That is your money. Somebody once asked,
I didn't say that is my money. I said that is loan money.
Somebody once asked, in a relationship, if a guy has 2M and you have 3M, how much money do you guys have in the relationship?
We have 2.
Patricia, how much do you have in that relationship? The guy has 2M, you have 3M.
I've been dying to tell you that people are different.
Yeah.
there is like the way you say reckless, the way you handle money is not the way I handle money, is not the way she handles. So there are guys who give because love is blind. There are those who give because they can and they don't mind giving it to you. And there are those who are strict like you. For you would even make an argument. There is one who will not make an argument.
That's not being strict. Those are safeguards.
Auntie, but that is your partner. You know, we
cautious.
assume that you would be a little bit. Like,
Okay.
And
You take the precautions.
All right, thank you guys for your opinions. Now, let's look at a situation where you failed. I won't say you refused. Like, you failed to help your partner with money when they needed it. And here you are, you're in a situation. You understand that situation where you need money and you want to ask your partner for money. But you failed to help her out. What would you do?
To start with, it's okay to refuse to give your partner money. Yeah, she's looking for a lighter one, but it's absolutely okay to say no. You understand? Yeah, but in case I fail to give her the money, and then tables turn, and then it's my turn to, reach out for the money. That's a humbling situation, I'm telling you. It's a humbling situation, but if the worst has come to that,
the worst.
Go for that. Shoot for it. Like, just go and then ask for the money. Yeah? Go for it. Of course, there's pride and ego in the player here. Like, you've put your all out there. So, in case she says no, wow, it's going to be hard to recover. Especially if they remind you of, remember the other time? You know how you did it. That can be a humbling situation, and trust me, it can be one of the reasons as to why that relation starts fracturing. But just go for it, and let her have the choice of making the decision. You understand? Yeah. Don't judge her because you probably failed to deliver when she expected you to. Yeah. In case you need that help, boy child, reach out. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at a situation where you definitely just refused to give her money and she knew you had it. She knew very well that you had it.
Yeah.
What would you do? Like, you'd still go and be like, you cover up that side. For you, you're not sure whether she has it, but you're just trying. You're like,
all right, Patricia, answer that.
Why?
not you to answer it because it's you are saying you actually you are telling the boy child to go for it. So you are a boy child here. Tell us.
What would you do?
That situation where you just refuse to give her money, but
because
you
you said it's okay to say no.
He
So.
said it's very okay to refuse.
Okay, now here's the reason. Before I said no to her request, there are high chances that I weighed the reasons as to why she needs the money. Yeah? And there are chances that, yes, I had the money, but then I refused because, just like you said, I could be knowing my partner better. And I should maybe lacks the financial discipline. And I probably know money getting into the play right now in the mix, yeah? It's not going to be really something that's going to work out well for us. You understand? So maybe I could have done it in the best interest of our relationship. I wasn't like serving my personal agendas. You understand? Yeah. So I think it wouldn't be right for me to just judge her that she'll probably treat me the way I treated her. You understand? So I think I'll just give her the choice of making that decision, and if she does do the same thing that I did, well, she has her reasons. Which I'll probably respect. I'll take it in good faith because chances are I also did the same thing. I judged her, the reasons why she needed the money, and in my conclusion, I realized I don't have to give her the money. Yeah. Yeah. But then if she does the same thing, and if you're there and they do the same thing to you, just take it in good faith. Like
No mood swings.
exactly. just take it good faith, yeah?
Yeah.
No hard feelings. No hard feelings. We're talking money.
You understand?
Like, exactly. We're talking money. No hard feelings. Yeah, like, babe, this is money. So if they do that to you, just take it in good faith, and probably next time do better. Yeah, if she comes for the money, do better.
All right.
Okay, it is easy to say it, but doing it is.
I know.
But anyway, let's have Patricia's opinion.
Anyway, guys, for me, depends on how the previous situation was handled. Yeah, if I really understood, and I knew that maybe you didn't help me because of valid reasons, then I would help. But if I know you're that kind, like the way Shan said, you have your money and you are saying, no, honey, you're getting a test of your own medicine. I am saying no. And actually, I can even go and waste it the next day, so that you know that helping
is good.
It's good, yes. You don't just say no, but you have to say no. This is your partner, your mate. Please help. But if you're that boyfriend and you've not helped me, I mean, you're my mate. You claim we are in love. Is that even love?
Wait, can help me.
Because if I'm having a problem and I'm grieving and it's really affecting me, I assume you're also going to feel bad. Bambi, this is my babe.
Yeah.
But now, if you're saying no, no, get a test of your own medicine.
I feel the energy.
Yes. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bambi, if you're out there and you feel like for you have your boyfriend is your weakness, never kolachi, no problem. You can go in and help.
Okay. Someone wants to ask a question. Yeah.
It's not just a question. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to compliment.
But the submission that Patricia has given, is something that I really wanted somebody here to say. Yeah. Now, the point is, if you're really going to be with that kind of mindset of, you're going to keep the grudge. Yeah. No, here's the thing. It's like it's been a long wait of, let me wait for this son of a woman life to just stumble one day and ask for money in my what?
That's life.
Yeah, but it will be so unthoughtful.
For you,
so
were
unthoughtful.
For you,
no, here's the thing. It could be something that you lack, which is the financial discipline we're talking about. You as a person, yeah? And in case, in my judgment, I realized the reason why you need the money, does not really amount to reasonable, factor as to why I should give you what? The money. Let's say, you just like girls, you it's coming to December and you guys are planning a trip to what? To Zanzibar, you understand? You want to go to the beaches. But then, personally, yes, I have the money. You understand? And in my sense, I don't know why you should take a loan of about 5M, you understand? And have it onto yourself, like you pledge to pay it back. But in my sense, I'm like, yes, she wants to go, but then will she be able to pay back that 5M? You understand? And it's not that I'm having this money for what? For also luxury or for throwing around. You understand? I'm having it in my what? In my probably savings account or something like that. So me giving it to you would mean me having either a setback in my financial goals. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe if I had a target for October, that means if I get this money and I give it to you, I'm going to prolong that goal to probably January next year. You understand? And in my view is, I realize, you know what? I don't think she needs a trip to what? To Zanzibar. You understand? But then, if need be, we can have it what? Another summer or another holiday.
Marvin,
But then, if she decides to keep that grudge,
no, Marvin, you did hear me. Did you? Were you listening, or you just wanted to come and attack? In the beginning, I said it depends on how the previous situation was understood and handled. Yeah, some people, you're talking in your own opinion. That is not what everybody would do. Understand that there are people who would intentionally say no, whether you're luxurious or you're not. Understand that there are those people. Well, you're talking in your own opinion. But I'm talking to people out there who where a guy would just intentionally say no. truthfully, we know there are people who are like that.
Yeah.
Don't argue. They are there. Nga, they will not even have a serious. You're even grieving on your bed. You don't even have a Panadol, and you call them. They'll even refuse to pick your call. They call you after 3 days. They don't even know whether you're dead or why you're admitted.
Yeah.
They are such funny people, and I'm saying I still stick. I'm not threatened. I would say no. Whether I'm over petty or I have a grudge, you need to learn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Because somebody has a problem for you, because me, no one refuses me to say no. You don't understand what somebody goes through for them to actually need your help.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, like I said, if I understood you, maybe you can't help, like the way Shan said. Some people may fail to help because they can't. If I understood you, where you're coming from, that you can't help, all the money is not there, all the money is there, but you have more important things to use them than I do. But we all know there are people who would legit say no, even if it was tuition. Now you have papers tomorrow, and for you come for you, you're more special than me.
I know.
No. I would say no.
Okay, I would say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Here's the thing. If you really want to teach the lesson, yeah, it's better you do the good.
Some people don't learn, honey.
But then when you
Be
do that,
realistic. Marvin, be realistic.
Okay,
Don't
let's-
say things for the show. Be
No.
realistic.
I'm being realistic. Like in real life, you're not going to teach me a lesson, yeah, by doing bad to me. For me, in the view is, if you guys having a relationship in the first place, you doing bad is going to just do what? Given the fact that they are going to realize that the other situation is still in the play. You understand? And you're doing that just because, you know what? You're getting back at them. It's going to just fracture the what? The rift is going to just become wider. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you really want to teach that lesson, if you really want to extend that lesson, do the good and be like, hey, last time it was almost the same what? Scenario. Yeah? But this is how we do things. What? Where I come from. Or this is how we're supposed to do things here. You understand? So, and in real life, the fact is, if somebody gives you money, yeah, there are chances that you feel like they don't only like owe you one, yeah, but it's more of like, maybe I'll need to also do what? Return that favor sometime. You understand? I think that's
some
the
people, not everyone.
No, I think that's-
like that.
I think that's the best way
Okay.
of teaching a what?
Okay.
A lesson. You do good.
No.
They learn.
Anyway, let me say my last word. When we are growing up, how did our parents let us learn lessons? How? Was it they pamper you? Okay, they don't steal. Next time you will learn. You get caned, you know that is bad.
Yeah.
In real life, lessons are not always positive.
Yes.
So if somebody doesn't impact, they'll never
hard.
know.
Yes.
So still, but next time they'll know that when you have a problem, really, it's
People-
very
yes.
you
Someone
need
has
to
a
come
reason.
through. Yes, because it's very bad. You have no one to help you. Even your own mate has refused to help. It's very touching.
yeah.
So next time, I refuse to help even now, but now this time. Your mate really has to. There are no positive life lessons, my friend.
I know.
A lesson, it has to be negative for you to fail. And then you're like, but I did this mistake. This is what it
I
brings.
know.
So yeah, I will still say no.
Thank you so much for your opinion. Now for me, what can I say now? Because I think everything has been said. But I would, I don't know. If you fail to give me, it's really very bad. Because we as girls, when you get a problem, and you tell you when you, like I can get a problem and tell Patricia is going to tell you, Kubida Koku boyfriend. You see, they're going to tell you, call your mother, call your father, call your boyfriend, because this is someone who is going to understand you more than your parent or anyone, because he has been with you for time, and he's he's someone you're going to tell what you're going to do and use the money for. But if I asked for you to give me money and you didn't give it to me, and you had this money, and right now you're coming to me asking me for money, I would first ask for time to think about it, because trust me, if someone gives you money, if I ask my partner for money and he has it, when he comes and he doesn't, when he gives it to me, I'll be so happy that in case he comes to me, that he wants my help. I could not be in position to help him. I would not be having the money right there. But you could be like, I can call my father or anyone to give me the money where I'm not going to pay it back. To be like, for the love we have, let me get this money and give it to. But because this person did something to you and he wasn't there for you when you needed his help, you don't even think about those things. Even if you have, you'd be like, I don't have. But anyway, me, if I have the money, like just as the holy books say, you should treat people well. If someone does you bad, you treat them good because they'll learn that what they're doing is not good. So if you refuse to give me money, I'll give you the money when you want it, so that I challenge you. So next time, if you're to do the same, you'll be like, Kali, why did I do this? So it's always good to help where you can. Like you don't need to be like, because she used the word lend and she wasn't able to pay me back, I have to put these like boundaries. No, you do good for the good of you. You wouldn't do it for the sake of this person that you're helping, but regarding the holy books, you do it for the sake of what? Heaven. So you do that for the good of you and your spiritual what? World. That is it for me. Like I can't refuse to give my partner money because they refuse to give me money. If I have the capacity to give them money, I'll give them money. Maybe it is going to teach them. Though there are some guys who are big-headed, but you'll be having it in mind. You next time I come, you will not refuse to give me totally. You will at least be like, quarters. Like you don't refuse totally. So me, I would give.
Alright.
Thank you.
Like just be like, let me just sacrifice, make a sacrifice. Then you can be like, I have this money, I'm going to take it to schools, churches, and so I give it to you in good faith. You have something to say?
I was hoping you'd get to the parting remarks now that we're almost running out of time. But anyway, in my view is in relationships, we are there to complement one another. You understand? So in case, just like you said, the person doesn't really foot for you or root for you in the first place, try to show them how it's done, and that's how you're adding value to the relationship. You understand? You acting like them, it's not going to solve anything, or it's not taking you any further. And then I'll use Mahatma Gandhi's quote. I'll quote that wise man, like, an eye for an eye, the whole world will go blind. You understand? So for me, I would say, in case they refuse to give you, do it differently.
Okay.
Thank you
so much. Patricia, could you please give us your last words for our viewers?
Still, honeys, for me, although the whole world goes blind, if I was on the deathbed and you had all the means to get me alive and you didn't, I will not. I can only help a partner who failed to help me because they couldn't. Because I know there are situations where that thing that we need, Bambi, our partner, is not in place to help. It doesn't mean every time people have money, and that's a fact. I may come even 100K, but how you see it's small money. So for me, if I understood Bambi that particular time, whatever problem I had over a car you don't drive, even your parents can't help, and you stuck with me, I would even help twice. But honey, if you refused, I'm there sleeping and I'm on my deathbed, let an eye for an eye go blind. No.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Like, just as the topic says, like lending money in a relationship. Would you lend? Wouldn't you lend? Like, you could give your comments, like your opinions in the comment section, or follow our social media platforms. Give your opinions so that we learn from each other. If you have something to say about it, you would. Just share your opinions right there, and we shall learn from you, and we hope you also learn from us. Thank you so much for watching us, and that is it from us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Connect TV Uganda and click the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our awesome videos. Thank you.